Callan Diggs here, and I want to visit a topic that has been talked about quite a bit within the last 12 months and is likely may be a reality within the next decade, and that is universal basic income. If you're not familiar with it, it's basically the idea that everyone, every citizen of a country, 18 to retirement age, that they will get a fixed payment. It could be anywhere between $500, as we've seen the proposal in Stockton, California, even up to $1,000, or not up to, but $1,000, which is what a 2020 presidential candidate, Andrew Yang, is advocating. And so it's a fixed payment of basically any amount. The idea is whether you make $25,000, whether you make $250,000 a year, everyone will get, for example, $1,000 a month. The idea is, if we have universal basic income, you can reduce social welfare programs, because in a way it will give everyone a barrier, and then it will be fair because rich people can't complain about funding people who are not as wealthy. It could offset unemployment. It can be a shoulder against underemployment. It can also allow people to try new things. So just imagine if a person getting $12,000 a year, they can maybe invest that into a business. Maybe they can travel. Maybe they work at a job where they don't have vacation time, or they're part-time, or they're a job that doesn't have any benefits. But what I think about it ultimately, because my intention is for you to reach the finish line, is many people think this is a great idea. Many people may count on their local, state, or even federal government, or even even candidates running for the office of president to implement these ideas. And unfortunately, I don't think that's the best way. If you want to reach the finish line, it is in your best interest to start taking the first step. I don't know what your finish line is. For some people, they really have a passion for, they believe in going the higher education route is the way to make more money. Maybe they desire to have a corporate job or any other capacity as an employee where they can find passion in that. So maybe that's a bachelor's degree or a master's degree, or even at the doctorate level. Then you have other people who may want to be more adventurous, like myself. You may have wanderlust. You like to travel around. You want to have the freedom. So it may be in your best interest to create a career, or at least obtain a skill, or at least find an employer that will allow you to work remotely, which gives you the flexibility. You can do that with your own business. You can work for another company that can still afford you the ability to work remotely from anywhere in the world. Universal basic income, is that going to make America great again? Now, you hear Trump, that was his platform, his slogan, and I really couldn't give you an answer. It could or it couldn't. But why wait? Why depend on let's say, a monetary program that could end up failing a few years in the future, a few years ahead, when you can actually take control and start reaching your finish line today? You reach the finish line by taking one step, and then you take the next step, and then you take the subsequent step. That's how you reach the finish line. And yes, it may take a while. It could take, for maybe you, it could take 2 years. It could take someone else 1 year. It could take you even 4 years. But how bad do you want to get to that finish line? whatever it is. Maybe you want $5 million so you can retire. Well, you have to create a plan. If you want $5 million, obviously you have to live below your means. You have to decrease your expenses. You have to save more money. You have to start investing your money. You have to start doing things that will give you the ability to retire early. And that's what I want for you. So don't get caught up in this whole new trendy kind of idea of, universal basic income can make America great again. It could, or it may not. But why wait? The fact that it's being talked about more, it could be a decade away. But it may never happen in this country. If you're in a different country, it may not never happen in your country. So why put your life on hold? Why put your trust in a political system that has, over the years, failed people consistently? Why not take life in your hands and start reaching your finish line? ReachingTheFinishLine.com. And until next time, I hope you're reaching your finish line.